Have you ever wondered if you're unknowingly undermining your own potential, or even worse, surrounding yourself with people who pull you down without you realizing it? In this video, we're diving into 6 unmistakable signs of a foolish person, based on the wisdom of Stoicism. By the end, you might feel a bit uncomfortable, but you'll also gain powerful insights to reshape your life. The Stoic philosophers, who lived over 2,000 years ago, were dedicated to one pursuit: living a life of virtue, reason, and wisdom. For them, wisdom wasn't merely about accumulating facts or sounding smart. It was about mastering oneself and understanding the world around you. Conversely, stupidity was seen as the greatest enemy. It wasn't simply about being uneducated. It was a mindset, a set of behaviors and attitudes that led to ruin. The great Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows." Now let's talk about the first sign of a foolish person. First, they refuse to listen or learn. A foolish person is like a locked door. They hear words, yet never truly listen. They dismiss new ideas simply because they're too proud to admit they don't know everything. Consider Marcus Aurelius, one of the most powerful emperors in history, who wrote in his journal, "If anyone can show me my error, I will gladly change my ways, for the truth is my only concern." Imagine the most powerful man on earth, ready to acknowledge his mistakes. Now, contrast that with someone who stubbornly clings to ignorance just to protect their fragile ego. Frustrating, isn't it? 2, they are easily offended. Have you noticed how some individuals respond to criticism with immediate outrage or hostility? It's a clear sign of foolishness. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, maintained that anger is a weakness, asserting that a man's true greatness lies in his capacity to endure insults without resentment. In contrast, fools take everything personally. They fail to recognize that criticism can serve as a gift, a tool for growth. Instead, they react by lashing out, thereby destroying relationships and opportunities along the way. And if you've ever encountered someone like this, you know exactly how exhausting it can be. 3, they chase pleasure above all else. The third sign is that they're slaves to their impulses. Fools prioritize fleeting, temporary pleasures over lasting fulfillment. Seneca warned about this very behavior, noting that a fool's life is bereft of gratitude and filled with fear. Its focus fixed entirely on the future, whether it's overeating, overspending, or chasing toxic relationships. They are constantly on the hunt for the next high. They fail to realize that true happiness emerges from self-discipline and aligning one's actions with their values. Witnessing the self-destructive cycle can stir up a mix of both pity and frustration. 5, they tend to talk more than they think. Consider this classic trait. Foolish individuals delight in the sound of their own voice. They chatter incessantly, frequently interrupting others and dispensing opinions without genuine thought. The Stoics, however, valued the power of silence. Marcus Aurelius once remarked that it is better to trip with one's feet than to stumble with one's tongue, because words carry weight. A wise person speaks with purpose, while a fool is like a leaky faucet. Constant noise without any real substance. 6, they fear change. The final sign of foolishness is resisting change. They cling to the familiar even when it's clearly harmful. The Stoics taught that life is in constant motion. Epictetus compared it to a game where you can't control the pieces you're given, but you can control how you play them. Fools, however, are paralyzed by fear. They'd rather remain stuck than face the discomfort of growth. Watching someone sabotage their own potential in this way is both infuriating and heartbreaking. Let's recap. Foolish people refuse to learn, are easily offended, chase pleasure over purpose, talk more than they think, and fear change. Recognizing these signs in others and in yourself is not about judgment, it's about awareness. As the Stoics believed, the path to wisdom begins with acknowledging your own flaws. Remember Marcus Aurelius's words, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Grasp this, and you will find strength. If this video gave you something to ponder, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who could use a bit of Stoic wisdom. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, stay Stoic.